This is my house mover. There you can see that I've got a hole drilled in the 2x4 for the hitch, hooked up to the tractor. The tongue goes to the trailer, which is actually going to be the awning over the back porch. Notice that we have installed rear wheels. This is actually my dolly. Got that strapped on, tied down. A temporary spacer right there to keep the dolly wheels out of the bottom of it. And then we've got it clamped down so it doesn't bounce. And we've got it strapped up to the front so it doesn't move. This will allow me to move this out of the garage and around to the back door. There's my air conditioner. Move it back to the back door. My hydration station. Hey, like that. Pretty cool, huh? Now, if all goes well, we'll clear everything. I'm going to have to move the truck out of the way so I don't run into it. But overall, this should be a smooth project. I don't know if I need to put a clamp on that to keep it from bouncing off, but we'll think about it. Okay, we've taken a hitch from the tractor. We've got the wheels off. We've got it stood up against our uprights. Notice the bolts through the top. Those are going to go through the holes right here at the top of that 2x4. We're going to take that temporary brace off. We've got our standby sawhorses. Next we have to take the tongue off. It's temporary on there anyway. I'm going to use that 2x4 to brace this up. There you can see the bolts that are going to hold it together. And there you can see the hole the bolt's going to go through on this side. Got a temporary strap on it here to keep it from falling down if the wind should start blowing. And there's the bolt there. And there's the hole will be on this side. So now we got to take all this stuff off. Okay, now we're in position. We're on the right side of the post. Got everything lined up. Got my leverage board in place. Now I've got to figure out how to block up the bottom of it just enough to get that bolt lined up in that hole so this whole frame will hang off those posts. Then we'll hook the hinge boards up, swing this end up, and it'll go right up here, and we'll bolt it to the back of this header right here. Then we'll have our porch swung out from the house past the top of that post. Okay, step 4. We've got the bolts in. We've got the frame tilted onto some sawhorses. So we got this bolt in. Got that bolt in. Tightened up a little bit. Now we got the frame resting on the sawhorses. Now what we're going to do, we'll go around on this side. And now we're going to put a bolt in the front. And we're going to put a bolt in that header. And we're going to connect it with a come-along and pull this frame up. It'll hinge on those big bolts there and that big bolt there. That will keep it in place. Okay, now we've got our come-along hooked on to an extension there, so we'll pull it all the way up snug against the roof. And we let it sit on the ladder for a minute while we hooked everything up. Now these little gadgets, you can see for the backlighting, these are hinged, so they'll swing up and then they'll be screwed into that header up there, and then a big old bolt will go right in that center hole, and those screws will be driven in to keep this from swinging anymore. Now, need to put it up, knock the hinge pins out, pour it back down, then we can put the rest of the roofing material on and then jack it back up again. Okay, we've got our hinged plates bolted in good. Got the come along in place to hold it up. Got that one bolted in. We've got the bolt on that side finger tight. And we've gone over here and cemented this leg in. Cement going on, getting hard, and this one's sort of square, and this side is pretty good actually. Now this side over here, we've got it still raw in the ground because she's not even close to square. So we're going to let that cement set on that post, and we'll jam a 2x4 down here in that hole and kick the bottom of that post to the left. And that ought to square it up pretty good. And that should make a pretty good little patio cover. Coming off the house. Have to put the barbecue pit under. Should be pretty nice.